Did you watch any of the Jericho sit down with Renee Moxley Good about being roughed up and manhandled by our friend Willie Hobbs?
Yeah, I watched it to see what he was going to say.
Well, what'd he say? Because I didn't.
He has never been treated like this. Renee's really getting into her acting on the show. If you watched her in the earlier segment, her body was turned towards the camera while she was holding the mic for no good reason other than she wanted to be seen on camera. But Jericho ended this by saying that he has friends too, and he's going to bring in someone bigger than Powerhouse Hobbs to help him.
So that's what big show's doing these days. Jericho, see?
Nothing against the Big Show, who they should have used in some fashion in the last 3 years or however long he's already been there.
No, he just did a local news program on WDRB here because he used to live in town. They know him about the 2-for-1 tickets they're trying to sell for the Yum Center Dynamite next week.
Well, we'll see.
That still doesn't have 3,000 tickets sold, to my understanding.
We'll see what happens there. But in terms of how to use them, are these the guys you'd put him in there with? Powerhouse Hobbs and Takeshita?
No, I was making a fucking joke.
I know. I'm asking you if you're going to use the Big Show right now at his age
not
and everything.
right. I would not have Powerhouse Hobbs be in there being dwarfed by a guy who's either had his last match or going to have his last one or two in the near future. But again, who is Jericho's bigger friend going to be? You don't want to find people bigger than Powerhouse Hobbs. That makes him look smaller. Takeshita's thing is not his size, but rather his athleticism and evil intent.
Should it be a swerve? Should he bring in the smallest wrestler he knows?
And then beat Powerhouse out like he's Bobby Heenan. And Dick the Bruiser brought in Little Bruiser.
Chris Jericho and Riho versus Powerhouse Hobbs and Takeshita.
What about Chris Jericho and Little Jericho? If they could find a midget that looked just like Chris Jericho. There could be the walls of Jericho. There could be the curb of Jericho. I'll end on that one.